Welcome back to Crypto Insider USA, your trusted space for crypto news with depth, clarity, and no fluff. Today's story could reshape how XRP is seen by traditional finance and possibly change its future forever. Breaking: the SEC has just delayed its decision on Franklin Templeton's proposed Spot XRP ETF. That's right. Another pause from the regulator, and the crypto community is holding its breath. So what's a Spot ETF? And why should you care? Let's rewind for a second. A Spot ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a type of investment product that lets people buy into an asset, like Bitcoin or XRP, through a regular stock exchange. No wallets, no private keys, no crypto exchanges, just good old-fashioned brokerage accounts. And the key word here is spot, meaning the ETF is backed by the actual asset, not futures contracts or synthetic exposure. If you buy the ETF, you indirectly own XRP, held by a custodian, safely stored and professionally managed. This makes crypto accessible to everyday investors, retirement accounts, and even pension funds. Franklin Templeton. Why their move matters. Franklin Templeton isn't just dabbling in crypto. They're a $1.5 trillion asset management powerhouse with decades of experience. They're not meme stock chasers. Their involvement adds legitimacy to XRP as an asset class. And remember, this isn't just a one-off. Big names like BlackRock, Fidelity, and ARK Invest have already filed or launched crypto ETFs. Franklin is now planting its XRP flag, signaling growing interest in diversified crypto products, not just Bitcoin. This could be the first XRP-focused ETF in the US market, and it's coming from a giant. Enter the SEC, the regulator we love to roast. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has now delayed their verdict. Again. But let's be fair, this isn't unusual. The SEC did the same thing with Bitcoin spot ETFs for years before finally caving to pressure in 2024. So why the delay? Some say the SEC is still building a consistent crypto policy. Others think it's playing politics, not wanting to open floodgates too fast. And then there's the idea that XRP's past legal battles with the SEC make it a sensitive case. Remember, just last year, a judge ruled that XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges, dealing a massive blow to the SEC's arguments. So delaying this ETF decision might be their way of treading carefully in light of that loss. Quick break. Time for some crypto humor. If the SEC moved any slower, it would be running on Ethereum gas fees from 2021. Drop your favorite crypto joke or SEC roast in the comments. We'll feature the best one in our next episode. Why does this matter for XRP's future? Let's get real. An approved XRP ETF would open the doors to institutional money, increase trading volume, potentially drive price appreciation, and give XRP the same legitimacy Bitcoin and Ethereum are starting to enjoy. But even this delay is making headlines, which itself is good for visibility. Think about it. XRP has been in the background ever since its court case. Now it's back in the spotlight. And let's not ignore the timing. With the US election season coming up and crypto becoming a political talking point, the SEC might be stalling until there's more pressure or direction from lawmakers. Market sentiment and what experts are saying. Many analysts believe the XRP ETF approval is inevitable. It's just a matter of when, not if. Franklin Templeton likely knows this. They're playing the long game. One analyst from Bloomberg wrote last week, if XRP can secure a spot ETF in the US, it would be a milestone not just for Ripple, but for all altcoins seeking traditional exposure. Meanwhile, XRP trading volume has spiked since the ETF application news, showing that investor interest is real. People aren't waiting for SEC approval to make moves. Let's talk about the psychology of this delay. Delays can feel frustrating, but they also build anticipation. Think of it like a movie trailer that keeps getting updated. Every new teaser makes people talk, speculate, and plan. From a strategic investor's POV, delays are buying opportunities. Why? Because if the ETF is approved, the rally comes fast, and those who were early get rewarded. But as always, remember, this isn't financial advice and just analysis and news. Do your own research and stay smart. So now I want to hear from you. Should the SEC speed things up and approve this ETF? Is XRP ready to go mainstream again? Or do you think another delay is just more smoke? Drop your opinions below. Your comments drive this channel's conversations forward. Smash that like button if you're tired of delays and want to see crypto win. Leave your thoughts. We feature real viewer comments in future episodes. Subscribe for updates that cut through the noise. Stay tuned. We'll be right back tomorrow with more market-moving crypto news.